Hello, today we will be studying topic number 16 from unit number 4, which is array of antennas. In fact, before studying array of antennas, let us introduce the antenna as a point source and then form the arrays of point sources, because when we think of a pattern of any antenna, it is actually treated as produced by an array of point sources. So an antenna can be treated as an array of point sources, a single antenna. But now in this lecture we are going to talk about an array of antennas. So why it is important to consider an antenna as a point source? We have learned near field and far field in previous lectures. So near field is the field near the antenna, which is a reactive energy or trapped energy in the antenna. So we never consider the reactive energy or near field in the analysis of antenna parameters. It is essential to consider the radiated fields from the antenna at a far distance, at a sufficient distance in the far field region, and this power or pointing vector is always radial. We have seen this, that the waves are transverse in this case, whereas near field they are longitudinal, like sound waves. So it is worth considering the field radiated by an antenna at a far distance from the center point O at which the antenna is placed at a distance r, as shown in this figure. So in this figure we show antenna at the center of the circle at point O. The circle with radius b is representing the near field, and at a distance r away from the center or away from this point source, this is called as an observation circle. So the observer is present, the one who is receiving the power from an antenna is present on this circle. Of course, circle is represented because we are considering the case of an isotropic antenna. So far away distance, at a distance r, when we see any type of antenna, we think that it is the power is radiated or it is originated at a fictitious volumeless emitter called as a point source. So the purpose behind defining an antenna as a point source, because we are always present far from the point source. So this is a small introduction about why we are considering an antenna as a point source. In the next lecture, we will discuss an array of such two point sources which are isotropic and what kind of radiation pattern they produce when the field radiated by them is identical, and in the second case it is different. Thank you.